this live launch with Hunkydory TV. The crafting captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign and we are now cleared for takeoff. In preparation for launch, please ensure all of your troubles and worries are properly stowed. You won't be needing those today. Our flight time will be a craft-filled 60 minutes or more, and the Hunkydory crew are now ready for departure. At this time, we ask you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our video presentation. Live launch takeoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have live launch liftoff.
Hello, good morning and welcome. It's Hunkydory TV. It's, what morning is it? Thursday morning. Anyone else completely lost? I'm not Rebecca. I was advertised as Rebecca. I'm not Rebecca. I'm Alan. I'm one of the designers here and I've stepped in to help with today's show. We've got a really good one for you today, so stay tuned. You can tell that Christmas is over because we've taken our resident Ralph off the shelf. She's back in the corner pressing the buttons that puts things on screen. Emily Ralph is producing today's show. Hi,
I've never had a round of applause.
You've never had a round of applause?
I think we should make that a new thing.
Yeah, every show, round of applause for Em. I'm also being watched over by the absolute craft expert that is Anne-Marie.
Good morning. Happy Thursday.
Thursday? Definitely Thursday.
It is quite confusing though, isn't it? Because we've had a bank holiday at the beginning of the week.
Yeah.
It is tricky to keep a track of your days, especially when we've all just been in a food coma for the last sort of 2 weeks, you know.
The food. Such good food.
Such good food.
How was your Christmas food?
It was very good, Christmas food, yes. I was saying yesterday though, we were supposed to be, you know, getting back on track, not eating as much chocolate, but there's still lots of chocolate in the house. So until it's gone, no can do.
We've had to hide some of the chocolates around the house just to like put ourselves off from eating the chocolates. And we had all these crisps that were like shaped like little Christmas trees.
Oh yeah, we got some of those.
Amazing crisps. Yeah, they've pretty much gone now.
Yeah.
But I'm totally addicted.
Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good when the Christmas season ends and you can just let the belly have a little bit of a rest.
A little rest.
So today's show, what have we got for you? Well, we've got the latest issue of Crafting with Hunkydory Magazine. Do you read Crafting with Hunkydory Magazine? I do. It's absolute essential for Hunkydory craft. Basically, bi-monthly, we release a magazine that looks a bit like this. 100 pages inside it. It's got all the latest Hunkydory products, sneak peeks of what's coming up as well. We've got things actually coming out in February in this issue.
Ooh,
I know.
It's a proper treat, that, isn't it?
I know. There's also an article in there where Dan spills the beans on some special things that are coming up. So we'll be going through that magazine later today. We'll also be showing you the free gifts that come with the magazine because every magazine comes with a selection of items. You can see on there on screen for your £8.99 magazine, you actually get 4 free gifts with it, which are worth over £16. Sorry, need the eyes testing. Over £16 of gifts with a magazine that's less than £9. Doesn't make any sense to me. Apparently Dan's checked it. It does work out. So, buy that magazine. It's brilliant. We've also got some brand new Moonstone Minis relatives dies that launched with our Memorable Moments collection earlier this week. We'll be going through them properly because we didn't get a chance to show you them properly yet. But first, it's time for this week's Win It Weekly. Okay, so Win It Weekly, we do this weekly. We have a question every week where you can enter to win a special prize. This week, we are giving away the Butterfly Blush Luxury Topper Collection. This includes 8 topper sets, 4 designs, 2 of each, with striking blush pink foiling. So if I just move that around, you can see that beautiful pink foil absolutely beams from the toppers and the cardstock. This is actually worth £19.99, and we're going to have 5 winners this week. All you have to do is answer the very simple question that my friend Emily has just put on screen. So this week's question is, how much does the average cloud weigh? Is this for real?
You know it's C, right?
I've been watching this show this week and I've seen this question and I meant to Google it I'm gonna be honest because I've got no idea. It could be any of these three answers. I've never actually held a cloud.
I know, but you've held candy floss, right?
I've held candy
Looks
floss.
like candy
It
floss.
looks like candy floss, but clouds contain rain, don't they?
I know, yeah.
And
a
water's
lot of
pretty
rain.
heavy. Like just moving all the lemonade bottles and stuff around at Christmas, liquid's heavy. So a cloud up there that's holding all the rain that falls just in Preston.
I was going to say, just in Preston is quite a lot. Yeah.
So 1 million tons at first sounded quite crazy, but is it? You know,
That's how much rain we actually get in Preston, so it sounds about right.
Yeah. Is it A, 1 million tons? Is it B, 100 kilograms? Or is it C, the same as a bag of candy floss?
How do people know this? Have they actually weighed a cloud?
I know, this is what I don't get. How do you weigh a cloud?
She's just ignoring us.
I know, yeah. Emily, how did you weigh the cloud? Do you have the cloud?
Bring it in tomorrow.
You're bringing in the cloud tomorrow. So there we go. We've got another show tomorrow. Emily's going to bring in a cloud. Don't miss it.
We'll weigh it live.
You don't get that on This Morning, do you? So, yeah, if you have an answer for the question, please like, share, and comment in the comments box around here somewhere. Share this video with your friends because they might want to win as well. They don't win the cloud, they win the Butterfly Blush collection, which is much better than a cloud and easier to store. What else do we have? It's chaos already, sorry. Rebecca will be back soon. Shall we introduce some products? I'm still here. Okay, so as I said earlier, the first thing that we're going to go through today is the brand new Crafting with Hunkydory magazine. Absolutely brilliant. You can see on the front cover there.
How pretty is that?
I know, we've got a very exciting exciting new release coming up. Springtime Birdsong? Spring Birdsong.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's coming up next week. So there you go, there's your first little sneak peek. Opening up the magazine, we start with a little advert for Hunkydory Craft TV.
Why are you not on there, Al?
Well, I'm not a regular on this, am I?
Well, I think we need to have words.
As you can see, I'm pretty irregular. If you want me back, say in the comments. If you don't, also say in the comments. We'll do a poll later on. The first page of the magazine, a little introduction from Anne, our pretty much the Hunkydory mother.
Yeah.
She likes to be called mother, doesn't she? Anne is an absolute expert, started the company many, many years ago, has made it the wonder that it is today. Over the years, Hunkydory has released a lot of products, and it's Anne that was the start of all that. Don't let Dan tell you otherwise. So there's a little letter from Anne just welcoming you to the new issue. Then we've got our contents, as you can see up here. Nice products that we're going to be showing you throughout the magazine. We have all sorts of stuff in these magazines. We start with a crafty chat where you can send in your letters. There's a chance to win £30 worth of goodies just by sending in a letter or your card that you've been making. We love to hear from you guys. We love to hear your feedback on products. As I say, I'm one of the product designers here, so getting your feedback is absolutely essential. We want to know what you like. We want to know what you're doing with our products. We want to know what you'd like to see. After the letters, we move straight into our free gifts. Now, as I said earlier on, with each magazine, you get free gifts. We like to shake it up every now and again, but more often than not, you'll get a complete deluxe card collection. I'm going to go through the magazine first, but I'll be showing you the free gifts in detail later on. But as you can see, this one, we've gone for a collection called Grow a Little Happiness. Grow a Little Happiness is based around pot plants, and the start of the year, we've gone for like some nice, really thoughtful sentiments in it. We've got some really nice quotes in there. So one of my favorites that's in there is live for the moments that you can't put into words. We've also got take joy in the journey, bloom where you are planted. So it's all to do with that rejuvenation of the new year. I think we've all felt the effects of 2021 and we're ready for 2022, see what's coming ahead. That goes with the nice greenery of all these plants. I think you were saying the other day, weren't you, that you're a plant lady. You've got plants around the house.
Yeah, definitely. We have so many in our house. I mean, just in our front room, we have 10 in there. I counted them last night. Because we have a bay window that's got like 5 panels, so there's one on each of on the windowsill in each of the windows, and then there's like 5 scattered everywhere else. Got a new one the other day. It's very exciting. Mark's like, where's that going to go? I was like, somewhere. I'll find a space. It's fine.
Doesn't matter. There's always room for plants. My partner Kirsty, she's big into her pot plants. We've got ivy, we've got all sorts. They just brighten up your front room.
Yeah. Good for the air as well.
Exactly, yeah. It just makes you feel so much better seeing a nice, pretty plant. So we've based this kit around these nice watercolour images of pot plants. It was Claire Finch, who you might have seen on some of these shows. She designed this kit and she's done an absolutely brilliant job of it. Claire's a very, very positive person, a very, very happy person, so ideal for capturing what this kit is trying to do. Also, with the deluxe card collection that you get, there is also a Moonstone cutting die, which you can see a little sneaky peeky there, and you can see how well that works with the actual deluxe card collection. It just fits in so beautifully. So you get this little shelf of plants and you can colour them in different ways, you can snip different ones off it. Absolutely amazing. As well as that, you also get 4 double-sided papers, so 8 different A4 designs as well. You can do all sorts with this collection, and you can see some of the papers that have been used on some of these cards here. Great examples there. Moving past, we get onto Dan Spills the Beans. So this is where you can see some of the delightful things that are coming up. I won't show you this too much because it is a bit of a sneak peek, but there is a little mention of what's on the back cover there, Muddy Paws. That's an exciting one that's coming up. If you're a dog lover, and there's lots of dog lovers out there, isn't there? That's going to be the one for you. Muddy Paws is coming up soon. I can't tell you exactly when, but watch out for that one. It's going to be wonderful. Also in the magazine, we cover memorable moments, which you might have seen earlier on this week. That's our big collection for the year, where we go through all the big occasions that you might have coming up. I'm going to be talking you through this kit a little bit later on, so I won't go too much into that for now. We've also got iris folding coming up. Ooh. Iris folding is such a fun hobby. It's so relaxing to do. You create these amazing pictures, and these dies create your aperture. So you can see the hummingbird there. That's created by an aperture die.
They're so cute, aren't they?
The packaging comes with full instructions of how to do your folds to get these different patterns in there. We're also going to have a pad that's released with it, where you can get all these nice little pattern papers and coloured papers. That's going to be wonderful. That's going to be one to watch out for. As I said, we've got Spring Birdsong coming up. That's going to be an exciting one for garden and bird lovers.
Yeah, I love this one. I'm launching this next week on Create and Craft. I'm very excited.
I'm very excited for this one. It's got a wonderful concept card that comes with it. Something that really, really stands out, I think. Something that's quite different.
Definitely, yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful foiling in that kit. These were sneakily shown to you earlier on this week, I think, by Daniel. Book of Toppers. Mm. So this is kind of like the next stage on from our Hunkydory little books, which are fan favourites. I think everybody loves them. Everybody's aware of little books. Basically, you get a full book that's filled with foiled and die cut toppers. You just press them out. They're all themed. So we're starting with a floral one, a cats-based one, and then a Land of Enchantment one. So something for the mystical lovers out there. These Book of Toppers are the same size as little books, so they'll store easily on your shelf. As you can see here, they've got lovely little spines that line up, so you'll be able to find whatever you want from your craft shelf with no problems at all. That's one to watch out for. The magazine obviously gives you sneak peeks and tells you what you might want to be doing with your Book of Toppers when you get them. Also another little sneaky peek. I'm giving away all
You
the
are
secrets today.
so bad today.
Am I giving away too many secrets?
No, I don't think so. I don't
Okay.
think so. Ooh.
If you like rocker cards, we've got a concept card coming up for you. It's an everyday rocker card. So we did some Christmas rockers last year. We're going to be doing some everyday ones for your more general occasions. But on that launch, we're also going to have a Moonstone die where you can make your own rocker cards. This was designed by Stacey, and you can see it's very easy to put together. You just create that pretty rocker just from running the dies through your machine on your designated cardstock. Stacey's used some floral decoupage on there. You'll be able to use whatever you want to go along with it. There's also ideas for what else you can use the rocker card for, the rocker card die for, sorry. That's going to be a wonderful one for you die fans. Who doesn't love a concept card?
I know, right? Nice, quick, easy cards, but they look stunning.
I know, I love them. I think out of all the craft that I do, concept cards are probably my favourite.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not going to talk too much more about the magazine because I'm just going to stop you from buying it because you'll be screenshotting and reading the pages. But I'm not even going to show you this page, but it might be a sneaky peek of the next decollage kit that we've got coming up. That's going to be coming up towards the end of January. So get the magazine, you can see what we've got for you. If you're a decollage fan, you are going to absolutely love it. We've got some beautiful artwork in there. And it's going to be perfect for so many occasions coming up throughout the year. At the back of the magazine, we also have some templates that will help you with some of the ideas that are throughout the magazine. So, there you go. And there's also, I've just seen, a page about our Natalie. And there's a wonderful picture where you can finally see Natalie's gorgeous dog, Oscar.
I thought you were going to say gorgeous Dan then.
Dan is equally gorgeous. Oscar's probably more up my street, but
Yeah.
Dan, you know, Natalie's done well for herself with Dan.
He's very cute, isn't he, Oscar? We love him.
So that's the content, the inside of your magazine. As I said, we've also got free gifts though that come with the magazine. The main one that it's all based around is the Grow a Little Happiness Deluxe Card Collection. So I'm just going to talk you through that. A deluxe card collection is basically 4 full topper sets. When we talk about a topper set, you get this topper sheet, and then there's a foiled cardstock and a printed cardstock that match each topper. We've got 4 topper sets within the deluxe card collection, so you're actually getting 4 topper sheets, 4 foiled cardstock, and 4 printed cardstock. And this is heavyweight stuff. The toppers are printed on 300 GSM, and the cardstock are printed on 350 GSM, so it's a proper firm base for your crafting creations. I touched upon it when I was going through the magazine, probably a bit too much. But this is your plant collection, Plant a Little Happiness. As I said, we've got some wonderful watercolour encapsulated images of plants. There's a nice calm front room there. Live for the moments you can't put into words. There's that wonderful sentiment that I touched upon before, a little shelf full of plants. You can see the card being put together with that already. It's just amazing. Beautiful colours, nice, calm, relaxing, but also enthusiastic and quite sentimental. There's the first cardstock that goes along with this, and if I just move that around, can you see that the plants along the bottom are accent foiled? Hopefully the camera's picking that up.
They're fabulous, aren't they?
You've got this
I love
wonderful
the detail.
I know, it's just beautiful. I mean, you could get so many cards out of just that cardstock alone.
Mm-hmm.
You could get, what, 3 DLs out of there?
Yeah, definitely. Make your tall, skinny cards, just add a sentiment.
Yeah,
and
absolutely
your cards
wonderful.
are done.
And then there's also a printed cardstock that goes with that. A little bit more of a subdued one, this one. So you've got your nice pattern there, you've got your border that you could use separately, or you could chop and change that. When I said before that it's basically 4 topper sets, I mean, because it's all plant-based, there is opportunity to mix and match different toppers and cardstocks. This one's great for those hanging baskets. It touches upon macrame, which is quite a massive thing at the moment. I don't know if you watch Escape to the Chateau, but Angel is absolutely obsessed with macrame, and every time I go to the shops, I just seem to be seeing more and more macrame around.
It is pretty big, isn't it? Yeah, it's so popular.
And then there's another foil cardstock for you with a nice foil corner.
That's pretty, isn't it, that one?
Little leaves. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Claire's done such a wonderful job with this collection.
Oh, she has. It's fabulous. I love that sort of pink peachy tone that's been brought into it as well. It just accents all the artwork beautifully.
I think so, yeah. It's just a beautiful, beautiful kit. This one, I can see some wonderful fussy cutting going on with that. Getting those nice plants hanging along the top. This one, again, it's more of like a nice room. How do you feel about, you know, you could just imagine somebody doing yoga down here, sitting back in the chair, relaxing, reading, just surrounded by the beautiful plants.
Oh.
Again, the colours.
So chilled, doesn't it?
I know. It's actually relaxing me just looking at it. And she's gone for such a wonderful colour palette throughout. There's kind of that peachy pink.
Yeah.
Again.
It's lovely. The sentiments are just so nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like I say, really uplifting. They're just gonna, anyone that's maybe having a bit of a tough time, just a card with one of these on is just gonna really brighten the day, isn't it?
I think so. I think it's the perfect kit for just starting the new year. Send a little message of love or hope to your friends. I think we're all looking forward to things just relaxing again, and you know what this new year brings. And there you go. So that is your deluxe card collection. Also, inside with your magazine, you're going to be getting these 4 double-sided papers. So these are A4. They're on 150 GSM stock. It's got a nice, smooth, glossy finish, but not too glossy. Kind of more silk than gloss. So you can see it picking up the shine there, but it's not too in your face. For the papers, Claire's gone for more kind of patterns. So on the front there, you can see the nice green that will go with so much of your kit. Then we've got a nice leaf pattern there. Absolutely wonderful. Dots are going to work so nicely with this. I showed you in the magazine there was a card that used this paper. Another leaf pattern, absolutely wonderful. It's just so versatile. You can do so much with it. And these papers are wonderful being A4 because you can cut them down to 8x8, you can cut them down to 6x6, whatever size you want them to be. It's going to work wonderfully with your card. And with them being patterns that just run across the whole page, it doesn't matter where you chop or change them. It's absolutely wonderful. We try and get that versatility into our papers so you can just do whatever you want with them. And then there you go.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely wonderful. But it doesn't stop there. As I touched upon, you also get a wonderful Moonstone die. We've changed the packaging slightly for Moonstone dies for this new year. So as you can see, it's got that brighter, lighter feel. You can see how the die image really stands out from there. So for Plant a Little Happiness, we've got this die that cuts out this shelf of vases of plants. Absolutely wonderful. You can cut off individual ones. If you didn't want the full shelf, you could remove the shelf. You could have a whole row of these plants going along the bottom of your design. It's absolutely up to you. There's no limits to what you can do with this. And like I say, in the magazine, it's absolutely chock full of ideas. You can see the die itself on the back there. Top quality die.
We love to see the metal. You can see how much you're getting, how big your die is.
I know, you can see how big that is.
Yeah.
That's my hand. So,
is it?
Just for scale, it is my hand, yeah.
It's Alan's size hand.
Just in case you thought that was Emily's hand, that's my hand, right? This one's mine as well. There you go, top quality metal. Our dies, always getting good feedback from the customers about how good they are, how they just cut so simply. Wonderful designs. A couple of the cards that have been made using this die.
Ah,
we're going to
it's cute, isn't it?
I mean, you can see how simple that is. It's absolutely lovely.
That's really cool, isn't it?
And just finished off with one of the Moonstone mini sentiments as well with love. Absolutely brilliant. the outside of the die has been used to create this aperture, and then they've used the detail part with a different piece of coloured cardstock. That was designed by Kat, the wonderful Kat. Absolutely stunning card. Here's one that's got a slightly different kind of look and tone to it. It's gone for that kind of sunset colourway.
I like that one as well. It's gorgeous,
It's gorgeous,
isn't it?
It's kind of like the pots are almost silhouetted, aren't they?
Yeah.
And some of the plant details. It's absolutely beautiful. So 2 completely different colourways just from the same die. Like I say, with dies, it's absolutely limitless. You can do whatever you want with them. We also have an extra special little bonus that is related to the magazine. If you nip to our website, you'll be able to download 4 inserts to use with this collection. I've printed them off. So all you have to do, just go to the Hunkydory website. At the top, you'll see where the hub is. Just click on the hub and it will come up with some great things. While you're there, you'll see that there's some tutorials where we go through how Kat has made these cards. But you'll also see that these inserts are there to download. So
Cute.
4 different inserts that just work perfectly with your collection. Because these are toned down, with our inserts, we tone down the images just so it's not so in your face and it'll just sit in your cards really nicely. But because it doesn't use that much ink to do that, it's the perfect thing for you to be downloading and printing yourself at home. Absolutely brilliant. So there's 4 different designs. All you do, download the file, it'll download as a zip file. Once you've downloaded that zip file, just double click on it and it should extract into 4 PDFs. PDFs are super simple to print, easy to do. So this one I printed from a different printer because the first that I showed you, that can do edge-to-edge printing. This one, not all printers print to edge-to-edge, so you can see that there's a line at the top there. It's so easy for you to just trim that sentiment down though, isn't it? You want your sentiments trimmed down to fit inside your cards anyway, so it's not like you're losing anything if you can't edge-to-edge print, so please don't worry about that. All you need to do is use your guillotine, or as the French call them, a choppy chopper, and just chop off that little loose bit of that little bit of untouched artwork, and you just go wild with these inserts. As I say, it's just a little bonus for you, just to say thank you. If you're interested in the magazine, if you're interested in seeing how the artwork is, get on the website now, go and have a look at those inserts. You'll see the kind of thing that you're going to be getting in your free gift. Absolutely wonderful. And that pretty much covers what you get for your £8.99. I've been talking for how long, Em? A long time. So you get all that just for £8.99. 32 minutes. All right. I'll wind it up. Is it time to demo?
I hope so.
I hope so as well.
So we are going to use this gorgeous topper with that fabulous egg chair, which is also really popular. You see those everywhere, those fabulous egg chairs. I've even seen one for cats, which is super cute. I would love an egg chair for Artia, but she wouldn't ever get in it. And we're also going to use this fabulous cardstock. I don't think these are the 2 that go together, but as Alan said, they're totally mix and matchable, this whole set. You can use whichever cardstock, whichever toppers you want to. So first of all, because we're going to make a stepper card, I'm going to trim this down to 28 centimetres. So we're just taking off a little strip, which would create a fabulous border. So we'll keep that to one side. And then I'm going to bring in my scoreboard, and we need this on the centimetre side. So I'm just going to take this out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this topper and I'm going to create a centre stepper. So we know this is 21. So I want to sort of get this sort of central, which is about there. And then I'm just going to mark. I don't think we have a pencil. Let me just grab a pen. So we're just going to mark there and there, because I know that's where I want my step to be. And then I am just going to use that pen again, just to do a quick line down here, because I don't want to score past this point. So ordinarily, use a pencil. Don't know where mine is. The Facebook room thief has stolen that as well, probably.
Who is that Facebook room thief?
We don't know. We don't know. You'll be pleased to know that the dye brush is here though.
Yay!
Okay, so I'm going to score this now up to the pencil line at 3, 6 and 10. And then we're going to score at 14 all the way through and 21. I haven't got that in the middle at all, you know. So I'm going to pay no attention to that pencil line at all.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
6, 10, 14 is already done because we went all the way through, and then 21. What did I do there? I don't understand how I've not even got that remotely in the middle. So what I'm going to do now is just mind our scoreboard out of the way because we don't need that anymore. And I'm going to get my trimmer. Let's just open this out. And I'm going to cut, let me measure this, 2 3/4. 2 3/4. It wasn't 2 3/4. Bear with. 1 3/4. There we go. So I'm going to cut now from the first score line to the last score line. So I'm making up a new line because I'm not happy with where this line is. And then I'm going to do the same here with this one. First line to the last score line. And obviously, because we're using that trimmer, we can get in exactly where we want that to go. Whereas with a guillotine, obviously, it would cut the whole thing. So that's why our trimmer is rather fabulous for doing things like this. So we're going to fold in half, and then we're going to concertina these edges up to create our steps. Yeah. And then I'm going to do the same over here, just to create those steps on that side. And then we're going to give that a really good crease on all the scores, making sure you go in and do the ones on the inside as well, because that will help keep its shape. And you can see that will stand up absolutely perfectly for us. Looks fabulous. We just need to decorate it. So obviously, because we've got this fabulous pattern cardstock, most of the decoration has been done. So we can just go ahead and add our embellishments, like our toppers and our sentiments. So I'm just going to cut this here. I'm just going to trim off the little pips, because you know I'm a little fussy with the little pips. So just trim those, and then just go in and trim our topper out as well. So there is an inner frame in here, which I'm going to remove, because I'm going to pop one of our backing papers behind here to give it a little bit of a different look behind. Oops.
Just want to, there's a bit of a discussion going on in the comments about the downloadable inserts. We're not replacing inserts as downloads from now on. It's just for this magazine. Obviously, we wanted to give you the free gifts. There's a certain budget that we have. So we had the deluxe card collection, we had the papers in there and the die, but we also wanted to give you the chance to have some inserts that go along with it as well. That's why we put them on the website as downloadable inserts, just as a little bonus, just as an option for you if you want some inserts that go along with your deluxe card collection. We will be doing some freebies on the website, so always keep an eye out for that. But don't worry, we're not stopping doing physical inserts. They're not replacing that at all.
Right, Al, I can't decide. Do we do the peachy colour or do we do the speckles?
Oh, I really do like that peachy colour.
I do quite like that peachy colour, and it goes perfectly with the lovely peachy carpet that we've got in that topper.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll get our strips, our foam pad strips, which are on our Super Savers. Don't forget, they are on a fabulous price. Do not miss out on them now.
I think we'll be talking about Super Savers coming up.
Oh, Al, we've got some great deals. Have you seen them yet?
I've seen some of them. I had to stop myself though, because I was just going to buy everything.
It's easy done.
I know, January's a tight month as well.
Okay, so just pop in these frames, these foam pads all the way around the frame. Let's grab this last one. And then we're going to stick this to our paper. And then we're going to trim around it, almost creating a new topper. So let's just grab the foam pads. Line that up right into the very corner, then we're not wasting any of our paper, and also we only have to cut 2 sides. because obviously those two are already done.
Brilliant
So
tip.
just trim there and there. And then we can add our topper into the centre. And I'm going to leave that flat because we've got that depth with the frame. I quite like almost sort of looking into this image. So just double-sided tape on this.
I think because the topper has that foiled edge as well, you get that dimension anyway.
Exactly, yeah. And it's nice to play around with different depths as well. It is always great to add your foam pads because with paper it can look very flat if you just do everything on one dimensions, but have a play, do things at different levels. You know, don't always feel like, well, your top is lifted so your frame has to be lifted, or, you know, vice versa. It's nice to mix things up. So you can see that fits perfectly in the centre of there. So I'm going to pop that on first, and then we can look at some other embellishments. So again, I'm using foam pads for this, but I'm using the skinny ones this time. So these are the 1mm rather than the 2mm. So it's going to lift off that card, but not too much. It's going to still give us a little bit of dimension. So let's pop that into the centre there. And then let's have a look what else we've got in here that we can add. Now I don't think we need a border because we've got this edge along the bottom. So I don't think a border will add anything else to it. I'm going to push out this topper because I really love this sentiment. Find your light and grow towards it. I think it's fabulous.
I love that one.
Oh, I do. I really do. So I'm going to just trim off my little pips again. And I sort of want to sit that one there. Let me just pop that there so it holds that in place. And then I'm going to push out a couple of little, like little button images almost. So we've got some of the plants. And I'm just going to sort of scatter those around on the steps. So it will give us a little bit of something going on. And I think that might swap that one for that one because that one's a bit bigger. I think that's quite cute. So let's just again just trim our little pips off here.
This is looking so cool.
I just love that we can mix and match. You know, although there are like little colour sets within it,
yeah,
you've still got that green running through it, so everything can mix and match perfectly, and it's going to look fabulous.
Definitely. Claire's been really clever about using the colours wisely, so some of them are more accents than actual in your face or anything. So
yeah,
like you say, it just makes it a lot more usable throughout.
So let's just trim some of these so that I can stick these in place. And then we'll stick that sentiment on. And that would be us pretty much done then. So let's pop that one up there. That one, I'm going to pop my foam pad on the corner of that frame because I want that to sort of stand out. This one up here. And then we can again add our foam pad just to the corner of this frame to stick that sentiment on. So again, it lifts it out from the rest of the card. There we go. And that is our fabulous stepper card completed.
That looks awesome.
Look at the foil. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
That's perfect, isn't it? That's perfect for anybody with a January birthday or just to send some love. Absolutely
Yeah,
wonderful.
I mean, that is, it's just an empowering sentiment, that as well, isn't it? You can send it to anybody for anything.
Exactly, yeah. It's so nice. Just been looking through a couple of comments. Thanks everybody for joining us today. I hope you're enjoying the show. We've got a customer called Jan who's said hello. Hi, Jan. She's also wondering where you can buy the products that we're showing you today. So if you just look at the little website address that's around about there, or handily put on screen there by Emily, just go to that website. You'll find all the products that we're showing you today. Dive in, get yourself involved, Jan. We're glad to have you as part of the Hunkydory family. Andrea saying that you've just made a lovely card, Anne-Marie.
Thanks, Andrea.
Viv as well. Oh, Amanda. Everybody loving the card.
Ah, good.
Absolutely. Lots and lots of love for the card.
Thanks, guys.
And some purple hearts for you as well. Oh. Like I say, keep sending in your comments. Shall we do the Win It Weekly question again? Okay, so for your chance to win this butterfly blush collection, worth £19.99. We're going to have 5 winners, and they'll be announced tomorrow. Wow, end of the week already tomorrow.
I know.
All you have to do is comment in the little comment box the answer to this question. How much does the average cloud weigh? I don't even know what an average cloud is because they all seem to be different sizes, but how much does the average cloud weigh? Is it A, 1 million tons? That's a lot. Is it B, 100 kilograms? That's quite a bit. Or is it C, the same as a bag of candy floss, which is not very much at all? So quite extreme options there. Which one is it? I'm really interested to find out what the actual answer is. I'm not going to be cheating. I'm looking on the internet. I'm going to wait for the big reveal tomorrow. Who's doing tomorrow's show? It's you and Kelly, isn't it?
I've absolutely no idea. It's me. I know that much.
Well, I checked the schedule and Rebecca's doing today's show, but it appears to be me. So
who knows? Let's wait and see.
Who knows?
It's a surprise.
We'd just like to shake things up and keep you on your toes here at Hunkydory. So yeah, please do answer the question there. Like, share and comment this video if you do like this video. Share it with your friends, get them involved as well. We love to extend our crafting family. So we're going to move on to the memorable moments topper collection again today, which includes 16 topper sets. I won't go into that too much now, but there's the price that you can get it for. The show this week, the early shows this week have already touched upon it. I'm going to be showing you the topper sets again in a minute. But what I do want to talk you through is the wonderful Moonstone minis that are going to work so wonderful with this topper collection. We've done a collection of 20 die sets, which you can get in a wonderful bundle. These are the 20 die sets all together. So you can see there's plenty of relatives in there. It's the ideal way of personalising your cards. Just about any relative that you can think of, we've got in there. These come in the brand new Moonstone packaging. So there's an example of what you'll get. That one is for grandson. You can see the die on the front there, and that's what you get at the back. So most of them actually come as 2 dies. So you get the inner detail, which is obviously the script, but you also get like a shadow die, we like to call it. So you can place your dies on top of there. So the white that we've got on this board here, imagine that could be mirror, and then you've got your black on top of that, accentuated by the mirror, or you could do it the other way around. Again, with dies, they're so versatile. You can do whatever colours you want, different patterns, different card stocks. Absolutely wonderful. Do you want me to go through these individually?
No, I don't.
No? Some standout ones that I just want to touch upon. The mum and dad set is actually mum and dad together. So you get the mum die and the ampersand, and you get dad in there as well. We've also got a wonderful one, which is this one, which is going to be so handy. It's step, great, and god. So if you've got a stepdad, you just want to add that in front of it. If you've got a great granddad, that's the great for you. Or if you've got a godfather, that's the one to add to that. Absolutely wonderful, so versatile to use. That's the essential one if you've got those special relatives that are sometimes missed out with these dies. We've got fiancé, so with the double E there, but obviously you can just snip off that last E to change the sex. Nephews in there, which is niece and nephew, which are sometimes missed out. There's the mum and dad one that I talked about, so you can see that you get your ampersand in there. So you might want to do mum and we've got mum and partner. That might be relevant to some people.
It's great that you can totally mix and match like that, isn't it? Because families are just so different now. No two families are ever the same, like the same setup. So you really can mix and match.
Exactly. It's absolutely wonderful. We've also got an in-law there as well, which is going to be perfect for sending to...
It was a popular one, that one. The best-selling ones so far have been grandson, granddaughter, son, daughter, and in-law. That
makes sense.
Yeah.
It's absolutely wonderful. Like I said before, it's just the ideal way of just really, really personalising your creation. It just means so much when you see like I know when I get cards off my sister, if it says to brother, it means so much more than just happy birthday. And it's just that wonderful way of showing that you really, really care about somebody. They're available for £2.99 each, or you can choose 4 for £10, or like I said earlier on, you can get that special big collection of all 20 sets, which will save you £10. That's just £49.80. Absolutely wonderful. You can see the details there on screen. They're all available on the website now. Go and have a look, pick the ones that you want, or go for that big multi-buy. Absolutely wonderful. I think you're going to be doing another demo. Are you ready?
I am ready, yeah.
Brilliant.
So we're going to use the plant dye. Where is it? Oh, it's in my folder all ready to go. So I'll show you the one I've already cut out. So we're going to use it. It's fab, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the detail that we have in here. So we are going to cut out another one because I need 2 for what we're going to create. So I've already got one in here ready to go onto some of our black stamping card. So I'm just going to run that through the machine. This will fit through your Gemini Mini. We just don't have ours. The Facebook room thief has stolen that as well, although we think it might be Natalie.
Not dropping any names.
No. I don't think she's the thief all the time. It's just for the Mini.
Oh, is it like the thief is more than one person?
Well, no. I think it is one person, but Natalie was at telly, and I think she took the Mini because she had the Moonstone Minis.
Oh, okay, so she's the room borrower.
Yeah, so I'm just going to run that through again because it hasn't cut all the way through. I'm going to put it that way. Get the machine back again after I've just pushed its little feet back down. Is it funny, the one that I did off camera cut perfectly. This one doesn't want to. It's standard, isn't it? Let's have a little look this time. Oh, I think this is better. I did have a little bit of a shim in there as well, just in case. It is quite a detailed die. Let me just pop this out now because I think that has cut through. So I'll just remove the tape and just find one of the release holes just to push that through. And you should be able to grab that little end of the shelf there and pull that, and you can see that these should all push through nice and easily. So this is the black stamping card. You could do this on, if you don't have black card, you can do it plain white and colour it with your craft markers, you know, then you can change it to anything. If you do it in our white ink me, you can then colour the plants to however coloured you want them, you know, whatever you want them to be. All the different plant pots on here as well. I'll just push all these little bits through. This is why I should have done another one off camera, then you didn't have to watch me doing this.
It's quite nice to watch though.
It is. It's very therapeutic, I have to say.
The detail in this die is just amazing, isn't it?
It is. It's absolutely fab. I love it. This plant on the end here is like one that we have in our front room, and it's like a hanging trailing plant, and it's absolutely massive. We've got 2 like alcoves either side of the fireplace, and we've got some shelves in there, so it's on the very top shelf and it hangs down and it touches the floor. It's so big. I have to tuck it back up on the shelf because Sophie will just wreck it if she gets to it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot, in the magazine there's a page that's full of pictures of Sophie, isn't there?
Yes, we've had there's a little chat. We've had a little talk about Sophie.
Oh, she's so adorable.
Oh, don't let her trick you. She's a little menace.
Well, I know her mum.
Yeah, exactly. She's learnt from the best. Okay, so we have a 5x5 card. I just had to check that then. And what I want to do is I want to put these across the front of the card. So what I did 2 because I wanted to sort of overlap it. I don't want there to be like a really obvious gap. So I'm going to bring this over a little bit more so it hangs off the edge, because we could do it like that and then just have that little bit on there, but I think it looks like it's 2 pieces. Whereas if we overhang that a little bit and bring that in, it will look more like one complete run of plants. So, excuse me, what I want to do also is create like a like an aperture in the card, if you will. So I'm going to cut off the bottom of this about there. I want to make sure the plants are going to, yeah, I'll probably go an inch. So I'm going to cut an inch off the bottom, and then I'm going to measure an inch from the top as well, and then replace the middle of that card with our acetate. So then we've got those two sections, our plants will go onto here, and the acetate will hold the whole thing together. So let me grab that, I couldn't see it then, it was hiding. So I need to cut this down to 5 by 5 to create a new front of our card, if you will. Okay, so then let's stick this together. So this needs to go on the inside so we don't see the stick-ins for the top, and then on the back of here for the bottom. So Al, we're going to add a sentiment to this one.
Okay.
Would you like to choose a relative for us? Or would anyone at home like to choose a relative they'd like to see on this card? I don't mind.
We have just had Maggie Mackenzie asking for us to do dies for grandchildren.
Okay.
We do have grandchildren in this. We've got grandson and granddaughter, if that's what you mean. Or do you specifically mean the word grandchildren, Maggie? If it's grandson and granddaughter, they're available now. So get them if they're the ones that you want. But looking at the card that you're doing, I don't know.
You don't know?
What relative do you think it's suited to?
I don't know. It could be anyone, couldn't it? I don't know. I'm asking you, Al. Putting you on the spot.
With the black, I'm thinking a little bit masculine.
Okay.
Much like myself. So maybe brother?
Yeah. We can go with brother.
Or you're thinking something else?
I'm not. I'm absolutely fine with brother. That's totally no problem at all. Okay, so sticking the die on, we're using our glue stick and we're only sticking at the bottom because our glue stick won't really stick to our acetate. I'll pop a little bit on, but it won't really stick, no, it won't stick to the acetate. So just along the bottom edge, and the same here, because we're just sticking it to the actual piece of card and we don't need to go too far up on there because obviously it's going to overlap ever so slightly here, and then we can trim that bit off. Remember, this purple glue stick does dry clear, so any little bits of glue that you get in and around your die cut will dry clear, so you won't see it. So let's just turn this over and trim off the overhang there, and the same here. There we go. So you can see now we've got those fabulous plants. They look amazing, don't they? I love them. They're so cute. And then on the inside of here, we're going to use some of our ink. So I'm going to bring some of the green into it. Obviously, you could do any colours in here. It doesn't have to be the greens at all. And I'm just going to take a little look. I've got a few different shades. So I've got the Spring Meadow. Spring Meadow? Yeah. We've got Evergreen, which I know is a dark one, which is a good one. We've got Peacock Green. A little bit of blue in that one. We've got Apple. And we have Olive. Now, Olive is one of my favourites. Oh, we've got Rainforest as well. Let me just grab that one. Just so we can see which of these colours I'm going to use. Oh, I do like Rainforest. Okay, so I'm going to remove the Peacock because it's got that little bit of blue. So I don't want that blue in there really.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do, I think I might remove Olive as well because it's a bit yellowy. So I'm going to start with Apple Green. I'm going to grab my blending tool.
Michelle has said we should do Grandad, then you can give it to your grandfather for his birthday.
Smooth move. Thanks, Michelle.
Would you like the die?
Absolutely, thank you.
There you go. Do you want me to open it for you?
That'll be fabulous, thanks Al. So we're going with our Apple Green at the top, then we'll go with our Spring Meadow. Obviously doesn't have a thing on. None of them have things on. Let's have a look. Oh dear. Right, we're gonna have to multi-use. So then going in with our Spring Meadow. So creating that little bit of an ombre effect in the background.
It's looking good.
And then our, let's go evergreen.
Thanks everybody that's putting in comments for relatives that they'd like to see, or variations of relatives. Things like Nana and Grandma. Oh no, we've got Grandma, sorry. People asking for Nana, Nan, Nanny. These are all getting noted down. Obviously Moonstone Minis is something that we'll be continuing to do. So keep an eye out. We may be hitting some of the ones that you're asking for now.
Okay. So I think we are good there. Let me just put those lids back on. Let's have a look how that's looking on the outside there. So then I'm just going to see if we have any wipes, but we don't. It's okay. Let's cut this out. So I'm going to cut the sentiment in white, and I'll cut the shadow in black. Let me see, get some of our black. So we only need a little tiny bit because it's so small. It's fabulous. They're the perfect addition to any card.
Do you want me to try and get some wipes?
No, it's fine. Absolutely fine. What I should have used, Al, was my my messy mat.
You should have used your messy mat with all the mess that you're making.
Exactly. Okay, and then this one here onto a little bit of white, which I don't have. I thought I had a little piece.
Well, Shelley has suggested like a blank, blank, blank to me, which actually looks quite like she's trying to do a fake swear word in the comments, but she means you're like a dad to me, or you're like a mum to me.
Oh, I see.
Which is a really good idea
That's
for a
cute.
sentiment.
Yeah, that is cute.
Thanks
I
for
like
that, Shelley.
that. So let's just pop those in there. He's genuinely writing them down, you know.
I am. I am.
I did wonder why you brought pen in.
To make me look professional.
Okay. You look professional all the time, Al.
I certainly do not. I did not over Christmas. Did everyone wear the Christmas cracker crown on Christmas Day?
I don't think I did, you know.
No. Not many people do anymore, do they?
No.
I had mine on all day.
Did you?
All day? Did you pull your cracker first thing?
Pretty much.
Impressive. Impressive cracker pulling in the Ralph household.
Okay, let's grab this one. Again, just pushing out from the little release hole. You can see how well these have cut. They're absolutely amazing. So quick and easy. And because they're not too big, they're going to be great to add on to any cards that you've made. Maybe, you know, you don't always have loads of space to add your sentiments and things like that. So this is ideal. So again, just going in with our glue stick here. So just give it a little dab, and then we can add that onto here. So we know we've got that nice chunky shadow all the way around, and we can just pop that down. Looks amazing. And then we can just pop that up at the top here, and that's us done. So we can get one of our super skinny foam pads, one of our super skinny strips, to pop that in place. And then that can just sit on the top of there. And there we go.
Love it.
Let's just take the shine off that, move it, doesn't want to move, away from the lights. Oh, there you go, that's the best we're going to get.
That's lovely. That's so effective as well with the dimension that you've got there doing the tent.
It looks fat, and it looks like a complete row of plants as well. It doesn't look like we put two together.
No, not at all.
Looks fab. Love it.
Excellent. Hi, I'm over here now. Because I just wanted to show you this massive collection that we launched earlier this week. If you're going to be crafting this year, this is the collection that you want from Hunkydory. We've got all the occasions that you're going to be touching upon throughout the year. So weddings in there, anniversary, engagement, passing a driving test, things like that. General birthday, retirement, sympathies in there, everything that you're going to be needing coming up. This is the one to have in your stash for those cards that you want to be making whenever you need them. There's even a good luck one down there that you can see with the lucky black cat. What we're showing you here is actually the ultimate collection. So this saves you £17 by buying things individually, because you get all those topper sets, you get the inserts, and you get the little book for just £39.97. That's an absolutely amazing price. It's such a saver, saving £17. The RRP would be £56.97. So you can see what a good deal this is. Please do snap this one up while it's available. It's one that's touched upon it in the magazine that we went through earlier on. There's some great tutorials, great ideas of what you can make with this collection. The inserts are absolutely perfect with it. You can see that you get your physical inserts with this one. And that little book with all those occasions as well that you can just extend further. Absolutely wonderful. That's the one that you're going to be wanting. What we're doing now, Em? I think we should look at some Super Saver deals. Okay, so earlier this week we went through some amazing deals for you. These are available until, is it midnight Sunday?
Yeah.
So only available at these prices until midnight Sunday. So you've still got a couple of days to go for it if you want. This Miricard Essentials Megabyte is absolutely wonderful. It's got your all 15 colours of the Miricard, and you get 10 of each sheet. Now, it was £60, which also already had a saving on it. It's now only £29.99. That's absolutely amazing. So you're getting 150 sheets of Miricard in all the different colourways. You've even got your rainbow there, which you can see top left. Absolutely any card that you're going to be making, you can have a colour of Miri to go with it. Prism ink pads, you saw Anne-Marie using these earlier on. Choose from over 70 ink pads, shimmer and original. At the moment, we've got these on buy one, get one free, so you can mix and match different colours. The Hunkydory Storage Genie is your absolute essential for storing all your crafting goodies. If you watched the show from earlier on this week, you'll see Dan actually go through this, show exactly what you can do with it. There's pockets in there, there's secret compartments in there. It's ideal for storing your topper sets, your card stock, little books, things like tape, foam pads, absolutely brilliant. These are normally £19.99. At the moment, they're only £9.99. That's an amazing saving. The Premier Craft Tools glue gun, absolutely wonderful for what you need for making sure that things stay stuck to your creations. This comes with 2 spare glue sticks and a handy stand to protect your surfaces from the heat. Now these normally retail at £9.99, but until Sunday night you can get this for just £5.99. The Premier Craft Sticks Tools Glue Sticks Mega Buy. So if you're going to be buying that glue gun or you already have that glue gun, please do invest in some of these, because you can get 60 standard 7mm size glue sticks, which are compatible with most glue guns. These are normally £9.95, but until Sunday night, only £5. More Miricard for you, the Miricard Mega Buy Rainbow. So you can get 100 sheets of just the rainbow design, which will work with so many different colours, because it picks up so many different colours in the light. I was going to tell you the price. They're all the same price. So normally £29.99, now only £17.50. You can get silver for the same, 100 sheets for just £17.50. And you can get gold as well. I bet you didn't see that coming. Yeah, normally £29.99, at the moment just £17.50. Or if you like gold and silver, why not go for the gold and silver Mega Buy? So these are normally £59.98. At the moment, only £29.99 for 200 sheets. The foam pad strips megabyte. Who doesn't need their foam strips pads? I know I do, with decoupage coming up just around the corner. It includes 16 sheets of strips at half price, so they're normally £16, at the moment just £8. Foam pad mix megabyte, 16 sheets of mix sizes, half price, normally £16, just £8 at the moment. Foam pad large megabyte. So we get a lot of requests for just the larger foam pads. This is the one that you want if you've been asking for that. It includes 16 sheets of large sizes at half price, normally £16, just £8 at the moment. Me, I'm not available, unfortunately.
Ah, boo.
But I would be a very, very reasonable price. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm just going to show you some more cards that have been made with the magazine for your gift, just before we go away. So here's one that was made by Rebecca. That's start each day with a grateful heart. Nice big sentiment on that one. It's mainly all about the colour, but what wonderful colours are in this kit. The Adorable Scoreable matches it so well. This one, what we like to call a triptych card, where it's got 3 images that run along it. You've got your sentiment in the middle there. Take joy in the journey, with a little cactus and the, I think that's some sort of cactus plant as well. Absolutely beautiful. Some of the nice pattern cardstock used along the top as well. So all these cards you can make with your kit that you're getting with your magazine for just £8.99. This one uses one of the downloadable inserts as well, which, as I've said, just pop over to our website, get on the Hunkydory Hub, look for where the free downloadable inserts are, download them and just print them off as many times as you want. You're not going to run out. Super simple. This is that beautiful card designed by Anne-Marie, which combines the deluxe card collection with the Moonstone die that you get with the magazine. Absolutely wonderful. You can see how it just matches and fits in so perfectly. I absolutely love this card. I'm going to try and rob it later.
Just use the craft markers as well to colour in your plants.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful. Are you going to put is this on the website anyway for which colours are used? Oh no, this one's in the magazine.
That one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so if you get the magazine, you'll see exactly which craft markers Anne-Marie's used to colour the plants as well. I knew I'd seen it somewhere, sorry. This is another one that's based on, based around one of the inserts. So you can see that even though it's just an insert, it can still be the feature of your card.
Yeah, I like that.
Just embellishing it was the border and the tags from the main collection, and that wonderful frame, which is just one of the card stocks. Absolutely beautiful. Bit of mirror used on that as well, which you can get at a great price at the moment on our Super Saver deals. Another wonderful card which just combines some lovely toppers that you can just see how everything just works together so well in this collection. And even though you might just think a collection that's all about plants, you can see the versatility of this, how everything is looking so different, all the different tones, all the different shapes. Absolutely wonderful. This one, I'm showing you upside down, sorry. This is why I don't do these shows that often, because I can't tell up from down. This one's a little bit more funky with the patterns that are going on in the background. It uses one of the papers that comes with your collection. Absolutely wonderful. And those hanging baskets, so nice. Absolutely heartwarming cards. The nice little scene of the chair there, that'd be perfect for a little retirement or relax and enjoy your day kind of card.
I like that, making the card shape from the topper.
Yeah, it's really
cool,
clever, that, isn't it? Such a beautiful little card shape. This one's similar to what Anne-Marie's just been doing, but as you can see, it's completely different as well.
Did I make that?
You did. I wasn't going to give that away, but yeah.
So that one, I think that is the one where I've used the papers. So have I? On the actual plants?
You have?
Yeah, so I die cut all the plants out of all the papers quite a few times and did lots of chopping and changing and layering to get them all looking different. So all the plant pots look a little bit different. All the flowers and the leaves are different patterns from the papers.
It's really subtle. You won't be able to pick it up on the camera that well, but in real life you can just see those different tones throughout the leaves and the plants. It takes a bit of
time, but it's definitely worth it because it does look fabulous when it's done.
Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Well done. This is one that Kat's made.
Cute, I like that.
Another one with one of those lovely, just heartwarming sentiments. And then this one, it's an interesting one. Get well wishes.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I like that.
Of course, there's loads of colds going around at the moment. Perfect time to just send a little get well wish to a friend or loved one in such a beautiful card. So as you can see, it's just limitless what you can do with that collection, and it all comes with the magazine, £8.99. Comes with the magazine as well, the papers, the deluxe card collection, the die. You get to the website, download the inserts. You'll be crafting all month with that. And I think this brings together, yeah, check the website as well, because like I said in the hub, there's 2 tutorials from Kat on how to make those die cards that I showed you earlier on. But that brings this show to a close, I think. TV schedule wise, tomorrow at 9 AM and 12:45, we're going to have Pauline with the lovely Country Days concept card collection. So if you saw last year's, what was the bird one called? Was it?
I don't know, but it's on as well.
Yeah.
I had it reprinted.
We did a special.
I wasn't here, Al.
I know.
Beautiful birds, wasn't it?
I think it was, or Beautiful Wings. We did a wonderful, much loved decoupage card collection, and it was these stunning birds that sat in apertures. Jennifer Kennedy designed it, and it's absolutely brilliant. We're bringing that back. We're also doing a special Country Days one, which is based around those nice country scenes. You're going to absolutely love that one. So like I say, that's on TV tomorrow at 9 AM and 12:45 with the lovely Pauline. Next up on Hunkydory TV, Anne-Marie and Kelly are here tomorrow at 10 AM to also show you the new Country Days collection. They'll see you there. But from me, I think I'm going to wind things up now and say thank you for putting up with me today. I know I'm not the best at doing this, but
You're fabulous, Al.
oh, thank you. Thanks for sticking with us and putting up with my bumbly words. Please do buy that magazine because it's absolutely wonderful and it'll set you up for the year. Anne-Marie, did you want to say anything else before we go?
No, I'll see you tomorrow. That's all.
Oh, wonderful. Emily, thanks as ever for doing a wonderful job. Anne-Marie, thanks for doing wonderful cards.
Thanks, Al.
And I might see you again soon. Bye for now.